Hi everyone. I would like to show you how I use the movie journal that I created for you, how I used, for example, yesterday after watching the film. You can use it differently, of course, it's totally okay, but I just wanted to walk you through my process, okay? So this is just the cover page, and then we move on to the next one, and here we write down the name of the movie. The movie I watched yesterday was News of the World. You can copy it from IMDb, or you can type it, News of the World, not about the world, but of the world. I watched it yesterday, so I'll write yesterday's date, June the 11th, 2021. The tagline of the movie. So where can you find the tagline, or what is the tagline? So the tagline, it's like a slogan of the movie, the motto. Usually they write it on the poster. So, and you can find it on IMDb after the storyline. You have taglines. Sometimes there are several of them. Here we have only just one. So you can paste it, and sometimes taglines can introduce some interesting words or phrases, so they can be useful. So find where you belong. So basically find your place in the world. The word belong, right? Okay, how you watched it, in what language you watched it. I watched it in English, but if you watched it in your native language, you can choose this one. Or if you've seen it twice or more times in different languages, then you can write both languages. My rating. Well, I wouldn't say that it's one of my favorites, but I think it was a great movie. Yeah, so I'm choosing 4. And the genre of the movie, I think it was a drama, and I think it's a bit of history and a bit of Western. Now, I'm not sure, so I'll go back to the website and I'll check. You can check the genres here. You can check the genres here. Action, adventure, drama. So I was a little bit wrong. So I'll go back. Drama, yes. History and Western, no. Action a bit. Adventure. Well, yes. Adventure, yes. So action, drama, adventure. So next one is a little bit more interesting because it deals with emotions, what you felt before watching the movie, while watching the movie, and after watching the movie. And you can use these words, they are pretty useful, or you can use your own. This activity is pretty useful because you review how to use the adjectives, especially those ending with ed or ing. Remember, excited, exciting, inspired, inspiring, stuff like that. So moving on to the next one. Next page is about vocabulary. Sometimes movies in English can be difficult and you just want to enjoy it, not to struggle through it. So sometimes it's okay to watch a movie in your native language. But how to make it more useful for your English? After watching it in your native language, you can open a trailer, an official trailer, which is in English, and then you can try to catch some interesting expressions, phrases, constructions, and you have to choose only 1, 2, or 3 maximum. You don't have to do more than that. So if you go to the website and open the trailer and try to listen to it, maybe you will hear something interesting. Okay, so let's try it. I recommend writing phrases, not separate words, because this will help you remember a little bit of grammar. You will remember about articles, you will remember about some grammar, so try to write phrases, not separate words. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so then you can explain in English what it means. Right? So we have 3 vocabulary items, and now you can brainstorm what you can do with these phrases, how you can use them in your own life. For example, And the last one, okay, everybody started teaching online when the quarantine started, but I actually started teaching online 3 years prior, so in 2016 as far as I remember. So it's good practice for grammar and vocabulary when you are making sentences, not just listening to them. And it's okay to just choose 2-3 words. That totally works. Okay, so now let's try to discuss the movie. The first question here is about the title, and titles are usually important. So the title of this movie is News of the World, and how is it important of the movie? First of all, it's the main character's occupation. Again, the word occupation. It's his job to bring the news about the world to different villages and towns and tell people about what is happening. But he can influence, he can affect the lives of other people by telling stories. And he is affecting the lives of many people. We'll just write it down in 2 sentences. So you can write as much as you want here. There is enough space to write more. But if you don't feel inspired, it's okay not to write anything or write very little. Okay? So moving on, if you really like the movie, if you want to write a review, you can write it here. It can be like your draft. If no, just skip this page, and in the next one is just a brief section about my movie hangout. You can read it and you can join us if you want to. And finally, a brief and gentle reminder to you that you don't have to understand everything when you watch a movie. You don't have to learn every word. You don't have to watch the whole movie in English. You can watch just a trailer. You can watch just one scene that you have found on YouTube. It's okay to use the subtitles. It's okay to do only what you enjoy doing. If you don't like some questions, just skip them. And no matter which tasks from this journal you do, any of them is still going to be useful. No one is giving you grades or judging your English. Write what you feel. Write what you think. And finally, the measure of success is how much you enjoy it. This is the main thing, that you want to do it. Don't force yourself. That's it, guys. I hope it was helpful for you. And if you have any questions, you can write me back and ask them.